Alright, what's up, champ? Hope you're having a great day. Another day, another true conversation with self. Hope you're doing great. Coach Sebastian here for you guys who do not know. Like, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Now we're on YouTube. You gotta say those things. It's apparently mandatory. Like, it helps with the algorithm, whatever that means. Subscribe. There's a bell around here somewhere that you can press. And like this, you get notification when we're dropping videos. We want to drop more and more of these videos. So if you like what we're doing, please comment on them. Please follow the channel, etc., etc. I think you know where I'm heading with this. Today we're going to talk about friendships, the importance of friendship, and even more the importance of cutting out people. Something that most people really struggle with. And I'm going to take my glasses on for these. So when it comes to friends and the people around you, the people you associate yourself with, you have to understand the simple fact that they are an extension of you. You guys create your reality together. We all have heard this. You are the sum of the 5 people you spend time with, right? That is nothing new. But yet most of us tend to neglect this. Most of us tend to neglect the fact that the people around you are the person you will become. If you spend time with 5 drug dealers, with 4 drug dealers, you will become the 5th one. If you spend time with 4 millionaires, bet my life you're going to be the 5th one. It's just as simple as that. We humans do not learn from books. We do not learn from like thin air. We learn from osmosis. We learn from seeing it and then applying it. That's the thing. So when I say we don't learn from books, it's not that we read and then, oh, now I can apply it. No. You read it, then you learn, then you see someone else do it, and then you learn how to apply it. That's the step, like that's the ladder. We learn through osmosis because knowledge itself, which books provide you incredible amount of knowledge, right? I read a lot, so books gives me a lot of knowledge, but it's the applied knowledge, the osmosis, that's the powerful thing. And when you have people around you that are non-supportive of your mission, showering you with negativity, or just overall an anchor to whatever you're trying to accomplish, you have to burn all the bridges. There's no other way. I wish there was a way where you could like, hey, but no nice way to say it, nice way to do it. Look, the faster you get rid of these people, the better for yourself. And that's the hard truth. And it sucks. And I'm not always the best myself neither in making sure that these relationships gets cut fast. I love to give people the benefit of the doubt. That's a toxic trait of mine. I love to give people the benefit of the doubt. I love to believe what you are saying, and I almost let my ears decide the truth before my eyes decide the truth. I can be blind in many situations, and I'm only speaking from experience. And again, like I said, this is not the advice of this true conversation, right? The advice is to so many times this last year, I've been around people that I should have cut out from my life earlier, but I kept them in my life. And I believe that comes from scarcity. I believe that comes from the place of you think that people around you, the friends that you associate yourself with, are a scarce resource versus coming from a place of abundance that's saying like, hey, look, I'm the vibe, I'm the price here, and everything else is just an add-on to my life. But much like an add-on, that it can be taken away because I got to prioritize myself, my mission, the group, my close group of people around me. Be way faster in cutting out people. I've improved on this a lot. And I said this in other podcasts, right? Like I believe that I'm way better than most people in this, but I'm also very observant. I'm very observant with the tiny things and the tiny acts and the tiny behaviors that I see other people do. And most of the time when I see people, like I can't be with cheap people, for example. The people that are stingy with their money, I can't. People that are cheap, like that doesn't work for me. And I see these traits in people early, but I like to give them the benefit of the doubt to prove that they are not that person, that I'm wrong. But majority of the time, when I decide to, you know what, this person can no longer be in my life, I'm gonna take a step away, I was right from the beginning. And I regret not listening to my intuition. Because not only have I spent more time and energy focusing on this thought, focusing on am I right, am I wrong, analyzing the situation, I've also spent time with someone that by osmosis, whether I feel like it or not, have learned me something. Something of him or her have rubbed off on me. So sometimes you got to make that binary decision, right? Sometimes you have to make more binary decisions. Just say, this is not working for me. This person is out. I'm done. And that doesn't mean that you leave that person with any anger or hate or, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that person can live a great life, blessings, love, all of that to you. But over there, just all the blessings, all the love I have, but over there. My life continues here, your life continues there. I'm the price, you are the price in your life. I personally think that this is gonna be a loss for you because I think I'm fucking amazing. So sail off into happiness, but over there. We don't need to, keep building this because there is something that you have done that has broken my trust. You've shown some true characteristics of you that I am not gonna help you fix because you need to save yourself. I'm not gonna save you. Or whatever the case may be. And with this information, I'm now making the decision, a binary decision to say, look, I'm out. Now, there are always these special cases, right? Maybe you grew up with your friend or with this person. Maybe this is a family member. You don't need to be from one day to another, like, boom. That's not how things goes, right? There's reality. But you can consciously start to move away a little bit. Express to that person, hey, look, first thing you should absolutely do is if it's a close friend of yours that you actually care about and you share memories, you should have that conversation straight away. Hey, look, you're behaving like this and the way you're behaving, I do not appreciate it. I feel hurt when you're doing it and blah, blah, blah. That's the first thing you should do. Then you wait for the response. And if that person starts to throw shit back at you, or like, because you're not coming from you shouldn't come from a point of I'm here to throw shit at you. Come from very humble, say like, hey, look, when you are behaving like this, I'm feeling like this. I don't feel worthy. I don't feel good, blah, blah, blah. And then if that person starts to throw shit at you, then that's the confirmation that that person is not as mentally or emotionally mature as you are. And that's, you cannot help people do that. Like you cannot help people grow mature like that. That takes time and effort, and more importantly, it takes a willingness from that person. Don't try to save people. Focus on doing you. Again, there are times when this rule does not apply. But when you make that decision, burn all bridges. Burn all bridges. Take your stuff back from that person. Leave the things that he or she has in your home. We broke up. Like it's done. One way or another, you have taken this vase that represents our relationship. And you took this vase and you smashed it into the ground. That vase represents my trust. The vase represents our relationship. You took the vase and you smashed it into the ground. Now, here's what you're trying to do. You are now trying to fix the vase with duct tape. And it might work. I mean, it's still a vase. But now we're gonna pour water in it. That water represents my trust. That water represents my emotional availability to you. That water represents my love for you. And now that's gonna sip. You see, you're gonna see how there's water sipping out from that vase. And as a result of that, what are we doing? What are we actually doing here? Why are we trying to repair something that is broken? I'm not about that life. Like, I'm not about that life at all. The only way we can make this work, and this is very, very, very few times you can actually do this. I've managed to do this maybe, yeah, I can count that on like 2 or 3 fingers. How many times I've actually managed to do this, and it's never the same. You can create a new vase, but that vase has to stand on something else. That foundation is destroyed, so you can't build a vase on the same solid foundation as you had before. For me personally, it has to be a long time period, and then we can create a new vase. But trust is trust, and love is love. And when you break those things, when someone in your circle betrays you once, best believe that person can do it again. Best believe that person can do it again. You have to start trusting your eyes and your intuition, and not only trust what people are telling you, your ears, and what you feel. Your intuition and your eyes has to be stronger than your emotions, and that's really hard. It takes practice, it takes self-analyzation, and it takes a perspicacious mind that is overlooking, someone that is seeing life from a macro perspective in order for you to get to that level. You have to see life from macro perspective, and then you have to analyze the micro situations. This is not easy, but trust me, when you start to take these cancers out from your life, because that's what it is, they are just lumps of cancer. They're gonna infect your life. Because again, we learn from osmosis, and the more you keep these cancer lumps in your mind, it's gonna spread throughout your body. It's gonna start affecting your business. It's gonna start to affect your mood. It's gonna start to affect your love life. It's gonna start to affect how you are perceiving the world. I used to have this friend that had a habit, and I allowed it, so this is on me, to just pick up the phone and just talk to how negative life is. Oh, these people are doing this. Oh, this is so bad. I tried to do this, but then this happened. Oh, this is so negative. Everyone else wrong. Oh, they can't do anything. They. 0% ownership. 0% ownership. So what started happening is that I started hearing these voices of negativity about the same thing that this person was speaking about. But because I studied my mind for such a long time, for so many years I've been studying my thoughts and studying my thinking. So I started hearing these thoughts that I never heard before. And I said, well, where is this coming from? This is not me. This is not my point of view. This is someone else. That's when I understood that, hey, this comes from that person. And then I started checking in on what is that person conversating with me about. Always negativity. Always negativity. 0 ownership. I can't lose weight because of this. I can't go to that nightclub because of that. These people are doing this because of blah. This is doing this because of blue. That affects you. Negative thoughts affect you negatively 100% of the time. And energy is contagious. So if you surround yourself with these people, this type of negative vibration, you will start to vibrate in the same negative frequency. It sounds like hippie talk, I know, but it's true. That's the thing. You have to start paying attention to the people you surround yourself with. And start to live from a life of abundance, versus a life of scarcity. You can give people a few chances here and there, but when you make that decision, let it be a binary decision. You don't need to bring people back into your life unless they have proven their worth to come back into your life, because that's how you gotta see it. You need to know that in your life, you are the main character. You're the price in your life. You're the price in your life. No one else is. You only got you. The people that know me knows I have David. He's my best friend. But when I die, he's not gonna die with me. He might go away before me. But we both have the same mindset. I'm the price. David is sitting in his mind saying he's the price. That's why we're so good together. Because we both come from a place of abundance. It's like, oh shit, you're a winner? You're the price? Wait, bro, I'm also the price. Yeah, let's level up together. So you have to, as much as you need to cut people, you need to start consciously adding people into your life that are winners. People that are where you want to be. And I'm not only talking about like finances, I'm talking about like people that inspire you to become better. People from the opposite sex. I love spending time with women. And the majority of the people I meet here is not in a financial more, how do you say, like a financial more stable place than I am, but I learn so much from them. I learn so much about love, about forgiveness, about being nourishing, about understanding self, about being soft. It's like these are traits that every man must have also. So you learn from other people. Success does not only mean money, it means that too. Don't get this fucked up. It means that too. But surround yourself with people that have characteristics, traits that you want, and learn from them. But never forget that you are the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with.